welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at why people buy and how you can use that information to get them to buy from you directly. Buy, buy, buy. God, what a jam. Number one, people buy things to solve a problem. Regardless of what you are selling, it solves a problem. And I know that when you think about books, it can be hard to figure out what exactly that is, but the more specific you can get about the problem you're solving, the more likely you are to attract the right audience. You're selling books, but you're also selling an escape, a few minutes to unwind, a guilty pleasure, information, relaxation, education, inspiration. Figure out what your book is offering so you can communicate that clearly to your audience and entice them to buy. I came across this quote as I was researching this, and I think it puts it in a really good perspective. You're not just selling, you're solving. And that is where the magic happens. Number two, people buy things when they feel seen, heard, or understood. So I am not a psychologist, regardless of what I have led you to believe on this channel, but this is a very common human trait. We all want to feel seen and understood. We want to meet people and be around people who understand the things we're going through or have similar interests, and you can appeal to that to sell your books. When you know what problem you solve, be sure to share that in the context of how it will help your specific target audience. And when you can communicate that clearly to them, they are more likely to be interested in buying your books. To successfully do this, you have to get inside the minds of your ideal readers. We've done a lot of videos on your target audience and your ideal readers that might be helpful to look at those. But you want to think about what problems are they trying to solve and what do they need, and how can your book or newsletter or event or course or community provide that for them. This can also be an opportunity for you to share what's important to you with your audience. So once a reader or potential reader comes to your website, not only can you share information about your books or your writing process, but you can also share organizations or topics that are really important to you, like the environment or shelter pets or early education. Whatever it is that you really resonate with and you want to share, you can do that. And that can give you another opportunity to connect with your audience, drive sales, but also more importantly, build relationships. Number three is logical reasons. So this is pretty straightforward. People buy things because it makes sense. I like romance novels. You have a romance novel for sale. I'm gonna buy that novel. Saving money is also a logical reason to buy. So you can appeal to this by saying, today only, I have 20% off in my store, or maybe this weekend only, we're doing a buy one, get one promotion. Exclusivity can be another way to appeal to logical buyers. So maybe you have a hardcover edition, but it's only available on your website. Well, then it makes sense to buy directly from you. This is also true for signed copies, special editions, author commentaries, anything else that's exclusive that may be available on your site. Number four is emotional reasons. You cannot underestimate this. People buy stuff because of emotion all the time. You buy things because you're happy, you're sad, you're mad, you're fatigued, whatever. Those are the only emotions I can think of right now. But people are emotional and will purchase things because of that. So think about how to appeal to emotional reasons when you're communicating with your readers. Depending on what you're writing, finding an emotional appeal might be difficult, but it could look something like this. Like maybe it's winter and your emotional appeal is it's 20 degrees in New York City right now, but in my sexy beach read, it's 85 degrees on the white sand beaches of Bali, and a handsome stranger just sat down beside of you and offered you a drink. Buy my book for an escape into warmer weather and cozy nights. I don't know, I'm not a romance writer, you could probably do a better job, but you see where I'm going with this. FOMO is another emotion you can tap into to reach readers. This can be really helpful if you're trying to build a community, but essentially you just want to make people feel like if they aren't a part of your community, or maybe they're not signed up for your email newsletter, they're going to be missing out. And they probably are, because I know you're making great content. Number five is convenience. It's no secret that people like things to be easy, so make it easy for your readers to buy your books. Help them help you. We've seen this too many times where people forget to put links in their bios to buy their books, or when you get to your website, it's confusing and it's not easy to get to the books or understand how to find them. Don't do that. Make it easy to buy your books. And what could be easier than putting all of your books on your website? All right, so how do you use this information to get people to buy from you directly? So the first way to do that is to tell them that they can buy from you directly. So when your book is available for sale, a lot of people out of habit will just go to places like Amazon and try to order it. So by letting them know, hey, this time around you can come to my website and purchase directly from me, and here's how it will help me, a lot of people are willing to do that because they want to support you, the content you're creating, and help you make more of it. People want authenticity and transparency, and direct sales can offer that. So more and more people want to spend money with companies or people that have similar values. And when they come to your website to buy your book, they can see that. They can see what you care about and what's important to you, and that can help build relationships and establish trust and a sense of community. You can also tell your readers when they buy from you directly, they can rest assured there won't be any knockoffs or scams or anything weird going on. They're getting the real thing. You can also offer your readers experiences that they can't get otherwise. So I love to shop on Etsy. Some people might say too much, but what I love about that is a lot of times when you order things and you get it in the mail, there will be a little note or a card or something to delight you and let you know that the person you bought from really appreciates that. And you can do that with direct sales. So maybe you have some books that you've signed, and when you sell them, you put in a little note that says, thank you so much, I appreciate you supporting me. Or maybe you send some of your most loyal fans and followers swag or some items to delight them that would surprise them. So those are some really unique experiences you can offer by selling direct. Pro tip. Sign up for industry newsletters here. So this could be newsletters about direct sales. It could be more broad about marketing or book marketing specifically. But signing up for newsletters is a great way to keep you in the loop and help you fine-tune your craft. So how do you turn a one-time transaction into a lifelong fan? Give them ways to stay connected. So this could be your email list, social media, Facebook group, Patreon, Ream, Discord, whatever works for you and can keep the conversation going. Pro tip, use the rule of reciprocity. So if you're asking someone to join your email list, give them something in return. So the rule of reciprocity says that people feel good or better about giving something if they know they're getting something in return of value. So don't just give them like a free link to your mixtape or something like that. Like maybe it's an ebook or a free download or a 30-day challenge that you've created. Make sure that you're giving them something in return for giving you their email address. Next up is consistently create great content. This is a great way to keep people coming back for more, and I know it is easier said than done, but the key thing here is consistency. As your audience starts to learn that you are going to keep showing up and giving your best, then that helps to build trust and lasting relationships. When you start to sell direct, be sure that you have a customer service strategy in place. This may not be something that you've thought of, but when you sell things through your website, people will be reaching out to you with the questions that they have. So having an FAQ page can be really helpful with this. Putting up answers to where is my order, what if I need to make a change, what is your refund policy, how do I get in touch with you, all of that can save you and your customers a lot of time. You also want to put your contact information on this page and how long it's going to take for you to get back to inquiries that come in. So 1 to 2 days is a good period of time to aim for. If that's not possible for you, then just tell them when they can expect to hear back from you. Last but not least, ask for feedback and listen to it. Feedback is invaluable, and as you get people to come to your website and buy your books directly, you have the opportunity to ask them questions that you wouldn't when you're selling through a third-party site. So take advantage of that. And when you ask for feedback, listen to it. Remember, this is your ideal audience telling you exactly what they want from you, and that is invaluable. If you are not selling direct yet, here is how you can get started with Lulu. Visit lulu.com to create your free account. Choose what e-commerce platform you would like to use. Lulu Direct integrates with Shopify, WooCommerce, and Wix. And if none of those sound good to you or none of those will work for you, you can also check out our print API. Then you will want to connect your store to your Lulu Direct account, upload your projects, complete end-to-end testing, and go live. All right, that's why people buy stuff. Let us know what worked for you. Go to lulu.com today to start selling direct, and we'll see you next time. Bye, bye, bye.